So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Nicolo...
And a chance! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Adams cuts it out. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the shots! He scored! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Hakimi. Mohamed Salah. And the finish! It's in! Again, in a trice! And they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paz. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. It's Forlan. Mateus. And this is Mohamed Salah. And it's been played through. Great ball, and he's in. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. Played back in. Vitinha. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Marquinhos. Pacho. And it's Mendes. And it's Salah. This looks promising. Vitinha. Barella. Spread out to the left. Mendes gets into some space. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. Cookchu could try cutting inside here. Mohamed Salah. Cookchu. Vitinha. He's in a great position. Mbappe! He has done it! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shot, surely! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Vitinha. Bullish header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Forlan.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Dembele. Forlan. Rummenigge. And Paz.
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Rice. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today to please take all
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a... The next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He can get that clear. Bellingham gets it away.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great ball. Osimhen! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And Smartly reclaimed. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Forlan. Mohamed Salah. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Alexander-Arnold. Forwards and with intent. He won't be happy with that one. Guti. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Forlan. Oh, what a ball! Forlan. Guti. Pass somewhat off target. Forlan. And it's Guti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been won straight back. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Guti.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now this could be a chance. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge. Guti. It's Bellingham. Osimhen. That's an imaginative pass.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Lewandowski. And here's Osimhen.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hard time, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Jordan Henderson. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Forlan. And this is Henderson. Big chance. It's Jordan Henderson. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking for the run. Casillas claims comfortably. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And we come to you now.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
It certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, and aimed to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Paz. Jordan Henderson. Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordan Henderson. And it's Messi. It's Forlan. That's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Just the goal, and the shot! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with...
Owen! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Owen. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Van Basten. Owen! Messi. Proving pass. Decent chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Danger averted for now. That has not gone well. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Picked out brilliantly. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Owen. And and the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Heerenveen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. That's Owen. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paz, given the lift of his goal. Rummenigge. Heerenveen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Salah. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, super ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
Owen! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Mohamed Salah knocks it into space. Can he finish?
Substitutions taking place.
It's Owen. That pass isn't the best. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Very much into the last knockings. Big chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
Oh,
There will be
shooting
5 minutes
chance!
added time.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual. He's got tall. Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Five minutes to add. Herrenveen looking to pass their way through. And now they can clear their lines. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Rummenigge voted man of Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and move.
And the shot! It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Oh, he's been... And the shots! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Ah, he's given it away.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until it's...
Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well,
it's Neymar! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Half an hour played now. Paz. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribery! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. There's the header! And that was very necessary. Ribery drop, and he shoots! Oh, this looks sharp. And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge. Now it's Raul. And Paz. And the through ball. He's away! Lewandowski. Paz. And here's Raul. Mateus. And the shot goes for a shot! No mistake! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
There will be 3 minutes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Oh, what has happened here? And the first half is done. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's there to get it away. Messi. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. And it's Gravenberch. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And the pass is intercepted. Paz. And it's Forlan. Rummenigge. Here's a chance! Really well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. That's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Let's roll.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's having a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6.
So the manager
Messi.
can make a change for the
Number
first time in the game
18.
here.
Neymar. Number 2. Van Dijk. Coming on the field. Number 9. Ferran Torres. Number 97. Aubameyang. Number 3. Marquinhos.
Lewandowski with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Aubameyang. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice looking ball. Dink through. Casillas claims comfortable. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and